Hello guys, my name is Vita. Welcome for my live stream. Today I'm specially live streaming for you for 1 hour from Ukraine, currently living in Sumy City. Before we start, I want to remind you that you guys have absolutely great opportunity to have a video date with me on camera right now, face to face, absolutely for free. So remember about this opportunity. And before we start, I would like to show you some short introduction video that you have a better idea about me and who I am.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends. Every man is a hunter, and every woman is a target. So every hunter wants to get his target. And every target at the end of the day would like to be chased and caught. Believe me, you will be happy with her. This lady, when she gets you, trust me, she will keep you with both hands and never let you go. Believe me, guys, the lady who is really interested in you and who really likes you never will ask you for money, for gifts, or for presents from the early beginning of your relations. Why women look for foreign husband? Because women tired of laziness and non-responsibility of our men.
If we're talking about spontaneous sex on the first date, it also can be great for sure if both of you feel the magic and chemistry, but only from physiological side. Regarding psychology, guys, in majority of cases, chemistry is one of the smallest reasons why she may want you just on the first date. So remember, date is always for Ukrainian women is kind of exhibition. She will look at you, she will listen at you, smell you even, and evaluate you to make a general conclusion about your future destiny. And guys, one more short video from our founder about your opportunity to video date our live streamers.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
And guys, I want also to remind you that as I am married live streamer, as all of you know, but that absolutely doesn't mean that we can't pretend we are on a date with you. So you can benefit from my personal experience, my sincere feedback, and of course, you can know what can be improved in your dating and communication skills with Slavic Ukrainian women. Okay, so if there is anyone who is brave enough to have a video date with me today, face to face on camera right now, please get ready. Let me know. Remember, you should be a registered member. Your camera and microphone should be on, of course, and you, of course, should look as a gentleman. So should be dressed up. Okay, so I'm waiting for some of you if there is one. If not, guys, prepare your questions, your comments. As always, make our live stream this 1 hour vivid, bright, active, and of course, it depends not only on me, but on you too, what atmosphere we have on this live stream. Of course, remember also that any type of questions, you are absolutely welcome to ask me, and I will be happy to answer them all regarding Ukrainian ladies, mentality, cuisine, culture, cultural differences, dating tips, instructions, red flags, scams, whatever you are interested in. So please don't be shy, don't be modest. Get ready your home task, and I'm waiting for your comments. And before I say hello, also want to remind you once again that we guys need your support. So if you have this possibility, if you appreciate and evaluate what we are doing here for you, you can find the link in the description below this and all the rest of our videos. Also, I guess you can see the link on the screen. Okay, so please, any amount is absolutely precious and appreciated by us. Okay, so hello everybody. Thanks for coming. I hope everybody has absolutely great Saturday. We have sun today. Great weather. Continue to be here to please me. Yeah, and welcome, guys. Ватватик, привіт. Gregory, привіт. So, just Gregory and Vatvatik. No, I see more people. Gregory, I believe, is driving, as always, right, Gregory? So, stay safe. Just listen. If you have any questions, you're welcome. Vatvatik, maybe you have any questions. I'm ready to answer all your questions, guys. So don't keep me silent. You know, it's a chat in 1 hour. 1 hour of hot communication. And any questions, please, you want to know the answer of, you're welcome. Hey guys, are you sleeping still? Is anybody here? Okay, Vatvatik, as always, the most excellent student. Vitechka, during time zone changes for daylight savings time, do you change your bedtime as well? Oh, difficult to say. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, for kids, we try to adjust, of course, but normally, few, maybe 1 week still, we leave our normal time schedule because it's a little bit difficult to adjust immediately. Okay, so as for my kids, especially younger one, she's the child who decide by herself where, when, and how to go to bed. I mean, we can go to bed, we can watch something, we can read something, but if she feels she's tired, she's not the child you need to push to go to bed, as my elder one, for example, when she was younger. So she just say, okay, mom, switch off the light, stop reading, or take the gadget, I want to sleep, and that's great. And normally she's doing that in absolutely correct time frames. So whenever she feels tired, she say, okay, I want to sleep, and she sleep in 5 seconds. That's great. So I don't need to convince her, to discuss, to argue, to make her sleep. So that's great. So I think we just need some time to adjust to new time frames, and that's it. So, but of course, it's a little bit difficult for the beginning, but usually it takes around 1 week, 10 days, something to change this schedule. Gregory, yes, I'm driving. Thank you, Vita. Drive safe. Vatvatik, because next month the clock will be going back 1 hour. But you mentioned before that you get up at 5 a.m. So I was wondering if you take 1 hour less for sleeping when the clock goes forward for summer. It can be done subconsciously, you know, or not specifically like I put alarm clock or something. It's just my inner alarm clock. That's it. How it works. So whenever I feel, so I wake up. If I am very tired, like today I had an appointment, very urgent appointment for 9:30 in the morning, but as I didn't sleep at night and woke up with absolutely terrible headache, I really wanted to sleep longer today. I just couldn't make myself to get out of bed, and I was praying for 1 hour more. But circumstances, so I had to wake up, take my painkiller pill against headache, and run. and run. Yeah, but normally I don't need to set any alarm clock for some specific time, only if I have like really, and I really afraid to be late, something extraordinary or urgent. But normally it's just my inner natural clocks, they wakes me up. So but Vitechka, also you have dogs. I grew up with dogs and they know when they are being walked, etc., as if they can read clocks. Yeah. Do you have the same issue with time zone changes where your dogs act by their own routine and bother you when they think it's time to go out for a walk? Actually, no. Actually, no. All my dogs, they are sleeping until I sleep, and sometimes even longer. Sometimes even longer. Sometimes I can wake up, get out of bed, make my coffee, and they still will be laying and sleeping. When I go outside to drink my coffee, couple of dogs can go away, out. I mean, some can still sleep. So it depends. Actually, they adjusted to my schedule. The smallest brown guy I showed you, he can wake me up a couple of times during the night, sometimes 2, 3 times, and that of course makes my nights like interrupted. But he's small and probably he needs more to go out. So I just hear when he wakes up and start running and whining, so showing me that he needs to go out. So I need to stand up and let him out. That's an issue. But in general, no problems with dogs or cats with that. They adjust it to the person. So if person is sleeping, they are sleeping too. So thanks God, no issues with that. So I mean, in the morning none of dogs will wake me up, because anyway I wake up quite early, but I can stay longer in bed and nobody will bother me, like stand up, let me out, give me food or something like that. No, no. It's every day the same schedule, almost the same. Sometimes can be some deviations, but mostly nobody will lick my face. Yeah, I mean during the night, couple of times can be, and not always every night, but in general it's fine. Lucky you. My parents already get bothered by the oldest dog when they are even a couple of minutes late in getting up. Oh no, nothing like that in my case. Thanks God. No, 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 no. That's like routine is very important, I believe, but still not so necessary, because sometimes it can play bad game with you. For example, you are sick or you had really sleepless night and you need to sleep 1 maybe 2 hours longer, or you have fever, you can't stand up immediately, even sometimes to let them out, not even talking about to walk them out, right? So in this case I never had these problems, never. So thanks God. But I know what you are talking about. Some cats, yeah. My cat, one of my cats, if he stayed at night in the house, so like around 5 a.m., he start meowing, asking me to let him out. And that's a trouble. He can do that, but until it's warm, they all are stay at night outside. So they don't want to stay at home because it's hot for them still. Yeah. Pets actually teach us to be disciplined, right? So, what Vatik? As far as I understood, Gregory is driving. You are almost the only viewer who can ask questions. So, what Vatik? I'm waiting for your questions. Whatever you feel interested, let me know and let's discuss something, because today I understand is Saturday. Probably when the time will change for me, you said it will be 1 hour back. So if now when I start streaming, it's 9 a.m. Eastern time, so then it will be 8 a.m. Eastern time, but if we leave the time for me the same for Ukrainian time, I mean 4 p.m. So it will be 10 a.m. Eastern, right? So maybe for guys will be easier, and guys will be more disciplined to attend streams, right? But Vatik, Vitechka, the oldest dog can tell the time or something because she knows way ahead. Of course, yeah. When it's time to walk them or when my parents go out. If the routine changed, parents, for example, go to the front door with the intent to go to the supermarket, then she will think she's going to be walked and start getting excited. I can absolutely believe you because very interesting fact. When my stream is almost over, okay, so 5 minutes before end the stream, I start to say goodbye. So probably the intonation of my tone is changing, or probably I say almost the same phrases or words, and then I switch on the final video. Okay, so my dogs, even if they stay somewhere while I'm streaming, 5 minutes before end of the stream, they are waiting just behind the door, like inner clocks, because they recognize already probably the music of the stream and they know like in 5 minutes I will be out. So that's funny fact. And we were thinking that probably it's like maybe coincidence or something, but no, every stream they continue doing the same things. They can sleep in, they can be playing, they can be outside, they can be eating, whatever. But 5 minutes before end, they will be waiting for me just behind the door. And that's really interesting. Also, dogs feel if I go away, if I go out, not taking them. They understand that by the way, by the way how I'm dressing and by my manners. I think body language or something, and they never get excited. They see I'm getting dressed, so they go to their places, rest places, and they know they are going to stay at home. If I make some special movements and take my special coat for the evening walk or something, they start to jump, bark, whine, because they understand probably now it's the time for evening walk. So that's funny. So they're very smart and interesting to follow their habits, which they get living with people, right? What Tikvitechka clock will go back 1 hour on 29 October for us and on 5th November for people in North America. So fortunately, it will only be 2 streams with a different time for either you or the viewers. Okay. Got you. Juan, привіт, Віточка the brain. How are you doing? Not bad, unless I can't get rid of headache today. 2 pills and still can't help me. Maybe I'm going to be sick. I don't know soon, but I don't know. Actually, very sleepy, and this horrible headache makes me not feeling well. But I wonder where Bill is. I don't know. Probably sleeping still or at work. We never know. So Juan, as for your question yesterday, I was trying to reach those people I promised you, but as they live now in USA, I forgot. I was trying to reach them, but they didn't pick up. I was calling them on Viber. So I guess maybe after stream I will get some answer about Capersian's best place, because these people moved last winter to USA. Though these people lived in absolutely safe city, safe place, but they decide they don't want even to live between sirens, you know. By the way, as for alerts, as for air raid sirens, oh my God, last 2 days they are going crazy. Just non-stop sirens, just non-stop, one by one, one by one, one by one. I heard that they got some incoming hit in Kursk or something, but I didn't have time to check, honestly. And probably it's a feedback. And you know what is said actually in this situation? Normally, we all Ukrainians are very happy. We are glad when our army makes some damage, right, on their territory. And I noticed that safe part of Ukraine, they're like really happy, like yo-ho, yo-ho, like come on, more and more, stronger and stronger, давай, 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 давай. But people who live in borderline, like we, Sumy Oblast, so we really, from one side, we are glad, but from another, we are very afraid because we know always after incoming hits, especially successful incoming hits from our forces on their territory, we, Sumy Oblast, will suffer because we are the first who's gonna get severe feedback. And that always be. That is, and it was like that, and unfortunately. So even now, from one side, it's pleasant to hear something, but we know that it will be hard time for us, like double harder time for us. So not very pleasant, softly to say, right? Juanchik, Vita, do you try getting fresh air to help with headache? I live in fresh air, Juanchik. I live almost in nature. Almost. Most of the day I'm trying to be outside in my garden. I mean, if I don't need to do something in the kitchen, even home task with my younger, when it's warm, we are trying to do in the yard to stay longer in the fresh air. I have migraine, so fresh air doesn't help much. Migraine is a shitty thing, and not even every painkiller can help with that. So if I have headache, so it's real headache, like, for the whole day. But I hope by the evening I will feel better. My drawer is still open, by the way. It's the 1st September when we didn't start heating still, because normally by this time it's very cold, humid, miserable, miserable. When you want to put on you a lot of clothes, something fluffy and warm, but still our entrance door is open, so dogs are running back and forth. Child, my younger, still barefooted, by the way, every day, barefooted running outside. She's training, she's doing her physical exercises because she is attending now new courses, acrobatics, and she's extremely excited about that. And she has good skills, I guess, because she's learning fast. She's training alone in the garden and she's doing really good. She's really succeeds. So I really like. I really like. Vatvatik Vitachka, I read that the Freedom of Russia Legion is planning another attack in Belgrade or something. Yeah, probably because of that, because they probably did completed some mission in Kursk. Yes, I heard about that. So Belgrade, Kursk, some other nearby villages which we have absolutely at borderline. So if they are hit, so we're gonna expect some hit. We anyway have incoming hits every day, but now, by the way, yesterday the drone was shot down just above Sumy, almost the same place. I probably mentioned yesterday. Sorry if I repeat the news, but yeah, probably they target something there. Yeah, we discussed that. Sorry, guys. Juanchik Vita, I'm not in a rush, depending on my circumstances. I'll try to make it to Western Ukraine in the spring-summer time frame next year. Yeah, by the way, by that time, we're gonna understand if it's safe there, absolutely, because now it's safe. Carpathians, absolutely safe. No incoming hits, never, no shillings, never, no explosions, no minings, nothing, just nothing. But we're gonna see how the war will be going by that time, right? Yeah, and these people, they were living in western Ukraine, and I know that in summer and in winter, every single year they were attending Carpathians because it's very close to them, and they knew like the best places. People were not poor, had money, so chose really good qualified resort places, so they knew. So I guess today in the evening I will get some answer and will let you know if yes. Vitechka, I read something about, 50 scouts or something that crossed the border into Russia that was believed to be Ukrainians or something. No idea how much it's true though. I also read, and if I'm not mistaken, because honestly, last week I didn't have much time to follow news actually, but if I'm correct, it was Ukrainian sabotage group. Yes, yeah, yeah. Gregory, Vita, I need some coffee. Okay, if you need, then stop and get your coffee. Wash your face, drink cold water, and get your coffee. I believe some smoking next to your coffee, right? So if you feel you are sleepy, then just make stop when it's possible. When it's possible. Juan, what? I like nice weather. It should be more comfortable time to communicate with a good lady or and experience the sights as well. Low. Yeah, yeah. Maybe rent the use of horses to ride trails in the mountains. Yeah, could be really nice. Could be really nice. So both time spent in the summer and in the winter are both great. They are different, but they are both great. In winter, of course, you can enjoy this snow, these snowy mountains, skiing, all this, also horse riding, all this hot wine, hot, not, what's the name? This wine with spices, glintwine, perfect. This fried and baked potato with some lard and piece of meats. These shashliki, BBQs, these folk dances and singing in traditional clothes. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's very bright. It's vivid. It's full of emotions. It's really exciting. It's really exciting. But in summer, it's absolutely different story. Not less interesting, right? But different. Yeah. But mosquitoes. Don't forget about mosquitoes. In summer, in woods, mosquitoes can be disaster. I suffer from mosquitoes a lot, even now, a lot of them, because river and woods and still warm, so it can be like disaster. But you can use some repellents, some special clothes or something. Yeah. Yeah, mosquito repellents. Yeah. Some bracelets, some spray, some clothes, especially clothes, right? Something like this. Honestly, I never used repellents for myself or for my kids because I think that's also chemicals. I have them all, but never use. I prefer to use vacuum cleaner before going to bed, or some duster, like chat. But yeah, with that you should be careful because you can leave some dirty spots on walls. And when my younger catches the mosquito and it was bloody, so she said, oh, he already managed to suck somebody's blood. Whose blood it was? Guess, mom. So it's funny. I say, I don't know. Check if you have some itching spots or maybe some dogs or something. Yeah, but I hate mosquitoes. I don't like insects in all ways. In in any way. Always. I am okay with butterflies. I am okay with ladybugs, bees, outside, of course, not inside the house. And that's it, probably. All the rest is disaster for me. Recently, we killed quite a big spider, which is tremendously scared me. Oh my God. It's the problem when it's autumn and spiders feel that soon it will be getting colder, and they want, of course, to get their houses inside the house, so they run from outside inside the house. And the spider was really big and just screaming, ah, all over the house, all over the house. I'm so much afraid that I'm even afraid to kill it. I'm sorry. So I need to call to my husband, but it was really big and unpleasant. Oof, spiders. Like, oh my God. I don't like, absolutely. Tom, hello, hello. Day off. I'm still in bed. Great, congratulations. Day off is always cool. I just wonder when I will manage to have a day off. I was thinking today about day off. I mean, not from stream, but I mean in general. When I can have a real day off. Seems never, guys. Seems honestly never I can do that. What, Vitechka, a good thing to have if you are renting a place is one of those mosquito lamps. Yeah, yeah, I believe I have such lamp, but I don't know, it's not working. Can it be getting old or so? I mean, it's working, but still a lot of mosquitoes, so it's not working. I mean, can the efficiency of this lamp can be get down with the years, or is it possible, or it should work always normally? This blue lamp, yeah. I understand what you mean. What? Can it be like that? Oh, Juanchik, I'm making coffee now. Okay, I was drinking coffee before stream, and I will drink my coffee after stream. So half of my big half-liter cup is waiting for me. Tom, Juan, me too. Soon. Yeah, Juan. Men are good for killing things for Our Lady. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But we have prejudice here, by the way, and you should know about that because that's very important prejudice. And almost all ladies, 99% of Ukrainian lady will follow this prejudice. We consider that to kill spider in the house is a great sin, and if you kill the spider, it will bring you a lot of unluckiness, misfortune, some grief, some bad stuff. So actually, believe me, almost all Ukrainian women won't kill spiders inside the house. But, Alan, 1 second, I will complete. But as you know, there are some special domestic spiders with thin legs, gray one. They are fine. That's okay. I don't care. But this one, bigger, black and fat, oh my God, I kill them with my sleeper. Chat, but I am afraid so much that even I am afraid to kill them. Disgusting creatures. I don't know why I hate them. I hate them. So guys, we have Alan here. So Alan want to join us. Hello.
Привет,
Привет,
очень
привет.
мenta Vita. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
Doing good. Doing very good.
Okay, what time is it now by you?
8:20, 8:30
8:30 evening or morning?
morning. Morning.
Morning. Okay,
Yeah,
so you already
that's
woke up.
that's why I'm very seldomly here because seldomly it's either 8:30 or sometimes even 7:30 when you stream. And I feel for the people that are out in California because out there it'd even be 6:30 right now.
Some guys wake up especially, or maybe driving to work can listen. Yeah, but I can understand that's early. Yeah. So you are in your truck, right? If I'm not mistaken, I see the backstage. So you are still in your constant house, right?
Duh.
And how the work, how driving is going?
Working hard every
Work,
day, working hard.
it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm delivering cucumbers right now to
Cucumbers
Walmart.
to Walmart. Good. How many
Yeah.
tons? How many tons?
Uh,
24?
20,
One?
22, 22,
22. 22.
22 ton.
So it's small cucumbers or long one?
Long one.
Long one. Okay, so
Duh.
it's more typical for your country, right? Long one.
More difficult.
Not typical, more typical, more
Oh,
typical.
I think they're typical, yeah.
Yeah, because we have shorter in Ukraine, and they have even,
Um,
if they're fresh, you touch them and it itches. It can be sharp.
um,
Some spores can be sharp and short like this, maybe. But I understand the long one with more flat
yeah,
and more dark green skin you have. Okay, yeah. This
yeah.
one we can have in supermarkets, but we prefer to grow, like, I mean, in our orchards, we prefer to grow shorter one. Yeah. But that's
hmm
that's interesting. So you can eat those cucumbers if you get one. What do you think? Anybody will notice? I mean,
Probably not.
probably not, right? So
Probably not.
if you're hungry and if you decide to stop to make some lunch or something, if you take one cucumber, I guess that's not a problem, right?
Well, it would still be theft, so I don't know about that.
Okay. Okay. But still, I think one cucumber can be nice to
Duh,
eat. If you're
duh.
hungry, or if you can't stop and if you can't eat, so if you get some cucumber, would be fun, right? So
Yeah, you
what else
or
interesting? I'm sorry.
or they can be made into pickles. Pickles are nice too.
Oh, pickles. Ah, goodness. So you can deliver also 21, 22 tons of pickles?
I can deliver 22
No,
ton
I
of
mean,
whatever they decide to put in a trailer.
okay, but did you deliver pickles by that amount?
No, I don't think I've ever delivered 22 tons of pickles.
Yeah, I also think so. Would be strange, right? So, what more interesting you delivered last days before cucumbers? What it was?
Before this, not the load before this, but not too long ago, I delivered 22 ton of yogurt.
Of yogurt. Wow, I need to drive with you one day. I will teach you some small type of thieves yogurt. I definitely would like to taste at least one.
Mm,
If you take yogurt and put money, the price instead of yogurt, will be fine or you will be punished.
yeah, I don't think it'd go over very well.
But I definitely will try. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the most tempting load that way, at least for me, was I once hauled 22 ton of Nesquik chocolate milk.
Oh. Ah, you like
Yeah,
that? You like that?
Nesquik is good milk, yes.
Hmm. I think that's for kids, yeah? No? But I know that,
Some of us, I guess, can still be a kid at heart.
yeah, of course. I know that almost all men, they like sweets. They like sweets.
Mhm. To be honest with you, I'm not a very big sweets guy. I don't eat very much candy. once in a while I'll eat a chocolate bar, like maybe once a month, but candy and soda pop and that sort of thing, I just don't.
But Nesquik milk, it's your favorite. So now I know how
Well,
to seduce you. Alan, I know now the trick how to hook you. Just Nesquik milk and one cucumber, and that's it.
duh. Unless you really want to seduce me. And then all you really got to do is cook a bowl of borscht.
Borscht, yeah. Borscht is a very seducing stuff. I know that. Even not talking even about foreign guys, but even Ukrainian men, really, if women able to cook really nice and tasty borscht, men can be seduced. But I don't believe in the theory that only borscht can seduce the man, because I believe woman is a complex of nice skills. Borscht and kind heart, right? Generosity and faithfulness, uh, like being able to clean the house and to be economical or trustworthy. So only by borscht, unfortunately, no. And the theory that only good women can cook nice borscht, I don't believe too. I don't believe.
Mm,
Yeah,
I see.
I don't believe too. But I mean, the person should be, of course, complex of advantages, which you personally like, right? So,
So I found some interesting information the other day at random, and I thought it was very interesting, and perhaps maybe you could shed some light on it. It's about a gentleman that lived in Ukraine until recently. His name is Sergei Takash. Are you familiar with this name?
not much. I will check in Google. And what happened with him?
Well, he was put in prison, in a Ukrainian prison.
But he was Ukrainian, right?
Actually, no, he was a former
Tokash.
Soviet
Okay.
Union police officer.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I
Were
found the
you able?
information about him, but actually I'm not familiar with this fact. I need to check something, yeah. So but he's actually from Russia, right?
Well, as far as I know, it doesn't say anything about that. It just says that he was a former Soviet Union police officer,
Mm-hmm.
and
Means
he lived and worked in Ukraine.
Tokash. I need to check because a lot of guys with the same last name popped up in Google. I need to check.
First name Sergey.
Sergey.
E-
Okay.
yeah, Serhiy.
I know how Sergey is. Yeah, I know Sergey Tokash.
Okay. Yeah.
Tokash. Needs to check because different
Well,
names or different last names pops up, so needs to find.
I thought he might be fairly famous in Ukraine because of what he did. Thought that he'd be on national TV
Mm-hmm.
because of
I
what
need
he
to check
did.
that story because I never heard, maybe just never come across, or maybe even come across but didn't pay attention or something. Yeah, so I can't judge or tell you some facts about this story actually, but I will try to find something. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, should I tell you what I found out about him?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, I found out that while he was a Soviet Union police officer, he is convicted of having raped at least 30 Ukrainian ladies. He is believed to have possibly raped over 100 more.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I say. But what I found even more interesting is while convicted, while in Ukrainian prison, he married a young Ukrainian lady and even had a child with her. How does that work?
You mean how that lady was stupid enough to marry him?
Duh.
That's also one of the specialty of Ukrainian women. I call that, sorry guys, stupidity. I call that stupidity because Ukrainian women, they always think that they can change the man by their attitude, by their showing them love, respect, trust. They can change the man and his attitude and the way of his behavior. But guys, day by day, I'm the member of some psychological groups on Facebook, especially like closed groups for women, for some juridical help, right? Who are suffering from domestic violence or something. Oh my God, the amount of victims of Ukrainian women which allow men to do absolute total shit and evil towards them and their kids, that's incredible. That's incredible. The amount is just like over my level of my understanding. And these ladies living for years under abuse with alcoholic, drug addicts, abusers who are beating them, not giving money, insulting morally, psychologically, disrespecting, cheating. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. So many women victims, and they don't even understand they are victims, and they still try to find a way to help them. They are asking questions in psychological groups, trying to clarify the situation, what to do. And smart people, I mean objective people who are looking at this story with objective eyes, they write them, run, just run. There are no former alcoholics. There are no former abusers. You can't change the person. Why to keep the father for the child? Actually, the child doesn't have father because it's a monster or something. So that's I call stupidity. To think that raper or abuser making some shit in his previous life will have another attitude to you. That's impossible. And people either stupid or naive or just don't have brains, absolutely. And now it's a risk for her child also. If she doesn't care about her life, that's fine. She can use it, she can waste it, she can throw it to the garbage. But poor child, poor child. And in the future, this guy definitely will do some shit again if he will be, I mean, out of prison, because
Mm,
it's nature. I don't want to say animal nature because animals are not doing some such crazy things as people, human being can make. But honestly, I'm reading these stories every day, and it's incredible for me to read and to realize how many thousands of women can't understand they should just say goodbye and run away. It's incredible stories.
I
And
agree. I
and this
agree.
is very typical, by the way, for it's like extreme groups of Ukrainian women. One group is like totally stupid and can't understand what to do because they lost themselves. They lost themselves already. And some are radically already oriented, directed, because they understand what's going on, who managed to get out of this abusive net, right, from this abusive connection. They try to teach others. It's not about feminism, don't misunderstand me. It's for staying human being, for protecting your right, your dignity, your personality, your life, even at the end of the day, and the life of your kids. So this is like really, oh my God. But unfortunately, this story is very typical for Ukrainian women. That's part of our soul. But I wouldn't call it advantage of Ukrainian women, honestly. I wouldn't. I would say it's like a disadvantage, low self-estimation, getting constantly in trouble, not being able to understand your own mistake, probably some child traumas. I understand. Seeing mothers and fathers' bad story, bad experience, right? These people just can't live another style of life. It's like codependence, you know, the psychological definition, codependence. When the victim itself needs also the abuser, and abuser needs victim. That's codependence, and they can't cut this connection, unfortunately. So these people, of course, definitely needs to go to psychotherapist, to get some therapy, to learn information about that, to try to change something in their mind. Because women, that's one story, but kids, I'm really sorry for kids. And I read sometimes really horrible stories about raping kids, not even from stepdads, but like real father, original father. And that's horrible. That's horrible. In regard of religion, when I read such stories, honestly, I have very contradiction emotions. Absolutely. I honestly don't know how upper forces allow such horrible things happen, and I don't know what's the purpose and why innocent souls, kid souls, must suffer from such things.
I agree.
That's out of my understanding and of my accepting. I can't accept this. I can't accept this. And whenever I ask religious people, they can't give me the answer which will satisfy me. And I believe that I won't find the answer because it can't be acceptable. These people should be shut down, all of them, all these freaks, people who are doing such things. They shouldn't be even stay in prison. I mean, government shouldn't pay for their food, for their security, for their clothes. Such people, I believe, don't have right to exist because it's awful. It's awful.
I
So
agree.
unfortunately, even some Ukrainian, I believe such things happens not only in Ukraine but all over the world. But some Ukrainian women even knowing and noticing that something is going wrong between her child and her new husband, or father of the child. Some of them even keep silence to protect men from going to prison, victimizing the child.
Hmm.
This is what I can never understand, honestly. Horrible.
I agree.
So, so yeah, these stories, by the way, very typical for Ukraine, for Ukrainian women, when women believe they can do better. The previous one was beach, but I'm much better. He will appreciate me, evaluate me, and he will behave with me. But they don't remember that the head, the arm, experienced beating woman once will get used to that. It will become habitual. So he will do it once again, once again, once again, and once again. Nobody can stop them. No psychotherapy, I don't believe, or nothing. It's just in nature of the person.
So, my last question for today, ladies like that, what's the chances of them falling in love with a decent American man?
I understand your question. No, unfortunately, that's not the best option because these people, some of them can be understanding and appreciating you and will be happy with you. But unfortunately, you should avoid such type of lady. I will tell you why. Their type of psychology is already damaged psychology. They used and they live in the role of victims, so they need it. And I know a lot of stories when such women divorced and found really good and proper man who will do everything for her. She will get bored. She will subconsciously trying to find some scandal because she can't live other way, because her mind will think something is wrong here, or she will subconsciously wait for some shit happens because she knows that's a norm. So she will form her life, she will predict, and she will magnify such bad stories in her life. And it's also very typical. We also have a saying here. If you had a man alcoholic before, if you're not smart enough, so your second husband again will be alcoholic. Because subconsciously you're looking for such type of men and you attract such type of men. It's your fault. So you need cardinally, generally change something in your mind. If she's smart enough, then she will see the value of you, like of decent men, right? And she will try to improve herself and try to get rid of that old styled life. But unfortunately, far from all manage to do that. And they subconsciously will provoke you. You all men like this. Okay, so if some argument or some negative discussion or something misunderstanding, okay, so what you gonna do now? You gonna beat me? Yes? Come on, I know you all jerks. Only what you can do, you're gonna beat me. So this is provocative behavior. What will women raise even subconsciously? And then one day, even decent guy can really do something because she will keep, provoking the guy for such thing. And then because she's looking for proofs that all men are jerks, right? Or like that. And then he finally did, I told you, you guys are all the same. I was right. Unfortunately, to deal with victims in the future, it's the deal for psychiatrists, for psychologists, because it's suffering for you. You're gonna constantly walk on the edge. You won't have relax and rest and peace in your life, because it will be like up and down, up and down, up and down, like a roller coaster, because these people, they can't live normal life. Getting used to
I
that
see.
or looking for that. But that's my opinion. Some of them can really do if they smart, but not all. And you should be really very careful with such women who was really abused severely and especially for many years. Okay, I also have a bad negative experience with my first husband, but I never let him cross the borderlines. And when I saw perspectives, I just said goodbye. I have my life, I have my dignity. I don't need such men in my life. So goodbye, my friend. You're gonna do whatever you want. But I will have good husband, good father for my kids. That's it. His relative told me, we're gonna talk with him. Please forgive us. I don't need adult men that relatives talk with him and teach him how to behave with women. No, I don't need such men. Just goodbye. That's what smart women do. But I wasn't abused, thanks God, or nothing. I would never let that happen, actually. But some women who are suffering for years, it should tell you a lot about their psychological type.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Spasiba.
You're welcome, Alan. Alanchik, unfortunately, I have to end up my stream, okay? But I was very happy to see you. I'm very thankful that you joined me and we discussed such topics. Okay, whenever you have chance and time and possibility, I will be happy to see you once again and to answer your questions. Okay.
Always, Vita.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day and safely bring your cucumbers and steal just one for my behalf. Right, and tell me. I'm sure the taste was much better than if you buy in supermarket. It will be exclusive cucumber.
I see. I see. Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Vita.
Thank you, Alan.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока. Давай, пока-пока. So, guys, yeah, you see, we had such a nice conversation with Alan. Thanks him to join us. Yeah, Juan, I see, guys, comments, but I don't want to interrupt Alan while we were talking. So, yeah. Juan, Tom Racy, no, Juan, you had about damaged women. I absolutely, yeah, those women are damaged. Best to find one without mental problems. Absolutely agree. And I know from stories of my friends, you're gonna get some pain in the ass with such women instead of, getting love, peace, and everything nice in your life. No, you will just be afraid to say no. You will be afraid to raise your voice. You will be afraid to offend her by your some not accurate word. You're gonna be nursing her and her inner world. I mean, I don't blame such women. These women definitely need psychotherapy. They need to go through some therapy. They need to read books. They need to communicate with such women in special societies. They need to go to specialists to break up these stereotypes and blocks in their minds. But that's not your job. That's not your job, because you need to be professional. And instead of getting pleasure from new relationship, you can get some shit in your life. I believe in that, but I mean, not always, not in 100% of cases, right? But the possibility is quite high. Yeah. So, check, you wanted me, Vita, общая конференция, what I need to do, just need to press on something or what? Check. I saw. Окей, Вита, посмотри на мою аватарку на экране. Поставь, в честь генеральной конференции. What I should do here? Окей, поставь. I don't know, guys. Somebody can help me. I need to put this magnify glass, but where? What should I do? I don't know what to do with your avatar, Jack. Unfortunately, I probably, I don't know technically what I should do. So, guys, Tom, Vita, you look extra beautiful today. I like your fingernails. Oh, yeah, they're great. You can see, 1 second. Yeah, no, I don't think you see, guys. No, you see? They're very delicate and look perfectly. Yeah, for me. I really like this French, like this. No, I can't see because of the lamp. You can't see, I guess, their quality, but it looks really nice, gentle, intelligent, and really nice, really cool. I enjoy. So, guys, what I want to tell you. The next streamer will be Alina today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, please join Alinочка today at her live stream. She will be streaming specially for you. Whoever has a chance to have a video date, please join. Remember that you still have this possibility absolutely for free. Okay. I want to remind you that I will be streaming tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. Ukrainian, which is 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, such a nice lady just 3 years ago. So prepare your questions, prepare your topics for discussion. If some of you would like to have a video date with me or direct face-to-face communication for answering questions, so please feel free tomorrow, okay? I want to wish you all perfect Saturday. Thanks to everybody who joined me today, who woke up specially for me, who stopped driving probably, who were drinking coffee with me during this 1 hour stream, okay? You know, I love all of you. You can hear the whining of my dog behind the door, you see, because she knows it's the time to finish. Oh my God, that's what we were talking with what at the beginning of our stream. So before I finish, guys, especially for newbies, I would like to show you some short video once again from our founder about all perks and benefits of video dating our live streamers and all what you can get with that opportunity. Okay, kisses and hugs to all of you. Have a great time, and I will be waiting for you tomorrow. Stay safe and cheerful. Okay.
At UkraineDating.tv, we're all about helping you guys actually get married to a Ukrainian woman in the real world. Tall bar, but I promise you, if you stick with us on the channel, there's nowhere else online that will help you increase your chances of actually tying the knot with a traditional Eastern European woman than us. So for 5 and only the next 5 lucky guys, you will get $7,500 off our lifetime matchmaking package. Unlimited dating, private matchmaker, full team support until you tie the knot. Only the next 5 guys that sign up for our Top G membership. I don't expect these will last long at all, so if you're serious about marrying a Ukrainian woman, you'll want to go to buymeacoffee.com/Ukraine dating right now and grab one of the remaining 5 coveted Top G membership spots. We agree that you're going to attend Ukraine dating regularly. Okay, that's on you, but just regularly. I'm giving you the discount because you're agreeing to get a good, solid education about Slavic women, and I know that's going to increase your chances of marital success. Absolutely. So I'm giving you that discount for that reason, because at Match Guarantee, what we're all about is having the highest possible marriage success rate for you. Here's how it works, a little bit more details. It's an option to purchase, basically. It's for 2 years. So anytime during 2 years, you have to stay a member and pay the $90 a month, but you get a bunch of perks for that. But the biggest perk is you save $7,500 on. There's only 5 spots. And as I told you guys with the previous one, it was 7 spots. Once those spots are gone, they're gone forever. Never will you have that level of discount. Same thing with these 5 spots. Once they're gone forever.
Today, it's completely free for you to have a video date face-to-face with beautiful Eastern European women of all ages and walks of life.
Oh my God. That's it. I'm all yours.
So I brought flowers.
Wow, it's so beautiful.
With makeup or no makeup, hair up, hair down, you always look great.
Thank you. You get to ask all your deepest, burning questions. Okay, so we will see you live over at ukrainedating.tv.
So goodbye, guys. I see Jacob joined. So